go.
Lights are on bright, and that means it's Monday night in the NFL
here
on EA Sports. Phil, we've got a couple of the best tight ends.
I got a rep for Hartford, man. Both teams going to nationals with basketball teams.
You know, these tight ends, they can do it all. They're tremendous blockers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender.
GK ran a kickback on Pop, too.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Giants from the 27. Pulls it in. That's a gain of 6.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
The Giants take it from the 33. Handoff out of the I formation. Brought down at the 38. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Well, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
First down here after the run.
Here we go.
Darwin gets to him for the sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Second down coming up. Donnell has the catch. Gains 16.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
The Giants have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
You can do whatever you want, man. I don't really care.
The Giants have decided now to go for it on fourth down and a short yardage situation. The Giants step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. The Giants roll the dice and pick up the first on fourth down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
the Giants come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. That's a gain of 6.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
This will be 2nd down.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
He's got the catch.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. The Eagles with a nickel look here on defense. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And that's a gain of 10.
You're running back in this league, and you pick up 1st downs. If you don't catch the football, I promise you one
Let
thing.
me hit me. Said I wear hats when I play. Yeah, man, I got a bald spot, dog. Got to cover it. It's cosmetic.
The Giants now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. 1st and 10. Once again, they'll run it.
The Giants, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Has the grab. That's a gain of only a yard.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a 1st down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. The Eagles packing the box here. 46 formation. 1st and goal from the 4. Handoff out of the eye. Connor Barwin makes the tackle.
I know you hear me. So I put the mic on.
They don't scare anyone when it comes to their running
Nah, Remy
attack.
was texting me. I'm like, yo, he said he can hear me.
2nd and goal from the 2. This play call is for the fullback, mounting a serious drive. Third and goal from the 1. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. Bill, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the 1st, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But hey, late in the 1st, what a way to
That's
answer
right,
for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
Extra point was good. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. Huff's running this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Playing press coverage to the outside. The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 1st down at the 21. Pierre Paul's all over the ball carrier.
The Giants defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Second down and 12. And the give to Ryan Matthews. Here's our look at Ohio's offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Drop back, shotgun formation. Airing it out. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out. They're set to punt it away now. Beckham's got it now. He's taken down at the 47. That return's good for about 14.
The Giants take the field
About
again
to be
on
one of
offense.
these
They'll be looking
games.
for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
The Giants offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
The second quarter is underway with this snap. Brought down at the 32.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Gets the handle here. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. Giants, touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
It's good. The Giants getting ready to kick it away.
I mean, I don't even know what to say about that one.
Takes it from the 2. Breaks at the tackle. Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35.
The Eagles weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive play.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Matthews lined up in the backfield. Winston's lining up in the pistol.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Matthews has the catch. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a 1st down.
The Giants will come out in the dime. 1st down at the 47. Matthews up the middle.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
Matthews in the backfield. Single back set.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
2nd down and 7. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver's expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Third down and 7. Almost intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense on 3rd down. Find a way to get off the field. The defender found the way, knocked that pass down.
They're in punting formation. No return as this goes for a touchback. The Giants offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
First down at the 20. They'll go ground. And he's brought down by Connor Barwin.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Second and 7 on the way. The Giants take it from the 23. Odell Beckham Jr. has the ball. First down coming up. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The give. That's a gain of 10. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. He has the grab. The tackle is made, and the first down is picked up.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
First down here. First down here after the completion. To the ground. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
That leads us to second down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun. The catch is made by Harris.
What the hell, man? Right there.
When you see
Stay
the
on the
defensive
ball.
back on the inside of the wide receiver, you have a corner route on. Make sure you throw it towards the sideline. Let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
It's first down as they head to the line. Here's the first snap after the big play. Donnell with the reception. And a gain of 4.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Coming to the line at the 15. Second down and 6. Makes the catch. The Giants now move the chains.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
The defense on its heels. Football sits at the 5-yard line. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Hand off. Searching for runs it across for the score. Touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
Huff's going to start his return. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Eagles heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
First down at the 18. Surveys. It's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. The intermission is right around the corner.
Should have known.
Fucking knew that.
Hey, they want to go in at halftime, Jim, with a big 0 on the board for the other team. They deserve it. This is a tough defense that plays hard, and they have been whipping some tail out here in the first half.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Giants snap it at the 26. Catch made.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than the incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or two.
That's second down coming up.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
Scanning the field.
Man.
16.
Well, if you force him out of the pocket and you force him to run, he'll do it. And he's pretty good at it. Good job.
The Giants use another timeout here, and they have one left.
I can't believe this shit, man. This is amazing.
Press coverage all the way. First and goal from the 7. Intercepted. A big play defensively, and finally something good happens for them in this first half.
I didn't even do that, man.
They've had a rough day up to this
Bailed
point.
me out.
It's been rough, but I think that interception could be the play to turn things around. The offense goes out there and finds a way to score. Oh, my gosh, it's changing everybody's emotions, or it will change everybody's emotions when they go in at halftime.
So that's a 2-point safety for the defense.
Max protection,
Oh,
man.
this play reminds me of the Super Bowl. Tom Brady getting sacked on his first passing attempt against the New York Giants. When you're in your own end zone, you know you have to get rid of the football quickly. The quarterback didn't, and that's why there's a safety.
The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. The second half between these two rivals is underway. The score a bit more lopsided than we expected going in. Hubbs tackled down at the 38. The Eagles will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it with a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. No huddle time. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. It'll be 3rd down. Playing press coverage to the outside. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Eagles come to the line. 1st down marker is at the 48. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Tackled the center. That was hilarious. He tackled him. I've never seen him do that before. Well, we got the ball, I guess, right?
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Eagles in the end zone. That's his 5th receiving touchdown this year.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
The Eagles for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Harris going to test the coverage here. The Giants offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And at the 37, he'll be brought down. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Second down here after that run play. Takes it out of the eye. Slashing to the right side. On the way, 3rd down. He'll take the snap from the gun. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out.
Hey, you throw the pass on 3rd short, hoping to catch the defense off guard, and it did not work. The defense is ready. Good job by the defensive players.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Eagles offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. When you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
And Matthews is tackled down at the 22.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Second and 2. Has his target. Gains 13.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
First down at the 35. Gordon's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Winston's got it in the gun. And he's in the clear. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
Gotta grind, man.
The pass is thrown to Jordan Matthews.
Really good job by the defense at times, stopping a two-point conversion because they do so many different things on the offensive side down in the NFL. I think when the two-point conversion comes up on defense, attack the offense.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Giants offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side.
Gene, you a hater, man.
The Giants have it at the 24. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Oh, he got Cushing. 2. Bust his ass. Just want to do that anyway.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Give me that.
Should have had it.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Now looking at third down. And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3 and out. All set to punt here. Huck's going to take this one from the 24. Gains 12. The Eagles offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
The Giants defense now is going to go nickel. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. That's a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and 1 on the way. The Giants defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Matthews with the reception.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. He throws. Inside the 50. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Eagles will come out in the pistol. Second down and 10. And Matthews has got the catch and the first. Coming to the line at the 27. The Giants lined up in the nickel. First down at the 27. And Matthews is brought down. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. Second down and 5. And it's in the hands of Zach Ertz.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. Eagles will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line. The final quarter begins with this snap. Moore's the one who brings them to the ground. The Eagles are giving ground, but if they can make a stop here inside the 10, it'll be interesting to see what happens on 4th down.
Yeah, well, listen, the offense has to find a way to score on this play here, get into the end zone, and get back into this football game. Who are they going to give it to? A running back? Or are they going to try and trick the defense and throw the football?
Stepping up to the line at the 5. Third and goal at the 5. And Matthews is out there to receive the screen pass. Should be an easy one here. And the kick is good for 3.
Nothing?
You can't do that. 15 yards for roughing the kicker.
These special teams, they work on it constantly. Make sure you take the proper angle that gives you a chance to block the football but not rough the kicker. Terrible job that time of the defense.
First and goal. Matthews. Power surge for 6. Touchdown. And that was a very much needed touchdown with still the better part of the 4th quarter left to play.
Yeah, it's early here in the 4th, but what you've done now, hey, let's put some pressure on your own defense. Go out there and get us a stop. and get our offense the football and see if they can go out there and take the lead.
Beckham is going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Giants offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 20. And there's Cruz. That's his first reception today.
Giants really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
Now 1st and 10. Handoff made. Graham's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
2nd down.
Here we go.
Takes it from the gun. On the money. Ryan Cushing puts it into that play.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You've got to try and force the issue.
It's 3rd down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Eagles offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
Barrels ahead. Huge run by Matthews.
The Eagles did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Here they come back to the line after the 50-yard gainer on the previous play. So 1st and goal to go. Throws the pass.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
2nd and goal from the 4. And the carry to Ryan Matthews.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Here they come. The football at the 1. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. And he runs it in for the touchdown. And how clutch was that score right there, partner, when they absolutely had to have it, they get the touchdown.
Clutched by the offense. Now let's see if the defense can deal with the pressure. Can they go out there and answer the bell and finish this game off? We'll find out.
The Eagles getting ready to kick it off. It's Harris taking a knee, and this ball will be spotted at the 20. The Giants offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Out of the gun. Finds his mark. Gains 11.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing. But you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh. That opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down at the 31. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful. Trailing, needing points to get back into this one. The offense needs 2 yards here on third down following the incompletion. Time is running out here in the fourth, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Makes the reception.
The Giants just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down, offense readying for the snap. The Eagles with a nickel look here on defense. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
After running it, it's second down. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
From the gun.
Give me that.
Pass is intercepted. Still on his feet. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
First down at the 42. Matthews, right side. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. The line of scrimmage is at the 40. Second and 8. Flip to the outside. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. The Eagles come to the line. First down marker is at the 32. Matthews on the screen.
Jim, good job that time by the defense. They stopped the offense on 3rd down. Now it's 4th down. They're down 1 possession, and they're giving the football back to their offense.
And now lining up for a 53-yard field goal. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense
That was a
doesn't
bomb.
do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
Harris
couldn't get a
taking
first,
knee here,
man.
so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Giants just gave up some big turnover points, Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be
intercepted. I don't even really want that, yeah.
Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
First down at the 50. Matthews takes it. Toss play. And that gains a few. Royal, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
About safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet, in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
The Eagles will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the fourth quarter. The score's 30-23. The Eagles from the 32 tosses the football. He's now pushed past 120 yards rushing today.
I give the offense credit here, Jim, because this is a nice job. They knew if they got one first down, it would probably seal the game, and they got it done.
Good game, yo.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First and goal from the 4. Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. You've often talked
Play
about
like that, yo.
prime time and how the players of today have this "it's all about me" kind of a mentality. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you, having a chance to call this one today in prime time.
Their offense was super efficient in the first half.
That's right.
I couldn't
It's
get
all
off the
about
field.
me, and it would have been if I could have just got you to be
Well, I knew
quiet
it was
for a few
fucking
minutes.
halftime.
But it's awesome
Like,
to
shit.
win in a game that's featured in everybody in the country. All your peers, they watch you. It just doesn't get better.
All right.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Not the best game for the kid.